Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and pets alike, welcome back to another interview with the community. Today, we're meeting none other than the first time, actually, with Team LEGACi EXP. How are you doing, EXP, aka Reaper?
Good. How about yourself?
Fantastic, dude. This interview is for the community to get to know your team, get to know you personally as a player, and also as a player outside the gameplay itself. Because right now, all we see is the incredible gameplay that you guys did. By the way, congratulations on the victory against Team GOSU. Now you guys are making one more stride forward in the lower bracket. So, first of all, how are you feeling about the victory?
I'm feeling very confident after that sweep, man. It was very I don't know. Before the game, I was kind of scared. I'm gonna be honest, because everyone's hyping up GOSU and they have so
Yeah.
many fans and everything. Yeah, but all my teammates, they were confident. I was the only one who was kind of shook. So I was like, all right, bro. They kept giving me boost and motivation as I was getting into the game.
Yeah.
And then after during the draft phase and everything, I just started getting more confident. And then as I just started playing, and I ended up with the player of the series.
Oh my god, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're Phobius. I think people were saying that LEGACi has some of those really, not really one trick, but proficient on Phobius, on the Bruno, on the Brody, and people need to watch out for. I don't think that GOSU did their homework about you guys. What do y'all think? Because Phobius wasn't banned.
Yeah, honestly, I was really expecting a Phobius ban from the beginning of the first round because I do have a Philippine title on it, and it's pretty hard to get in the Supreme. But honestly, I thought they would be looking at our profiles and target banning, but they didn't really do that,
Yeah.
and they just let it through. They let it through 2 games, so we took advantage of that. And they were also picking dash heroes like Paquito, Juan, other. So why would I not take advantage and play Phobius? You know, They have dash heroes. Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised too when I see that Paquito into Phobia. I was like, Jesus. This is something that particularly banned in MPL, other regions across the globe. When you have a Paquito, you ban Phobias, just so that, you take away some of the counters for Paquito to scale up. But in your case, you guys really took full advantage of that. I think you had a really good impact in the whole game, so well-deserved MVP there. Now, before I get into more question about yourself, I still want to ask more questions about the game itself, because that game against GOSU was definitely very exciting to watch, especially game one. GOSU had the lead initially. They had barats, they got the first hurdles and stuff. So how do you guys maintain your posture and make the comeback? Who made the shot calls in your team, and then, who actually is the level-headed person, you would say?
So honestly, it was mostly me shot calling and Obi. I would say the tank player. We both were shot calling, and honestly, we were waiting for them to slip up. We would let them take Lord sometimes. Remember Ken? He stole the Lord one time. Honestly,
Yeah.
I was feeling I don't know what he's about to do, and he ended up taking the Lord, and it really saved us. It really helped a lot. So after he took that Lord, it helped us gain more gold and helping us come back to the gold deficit. And after that, they took the Luminous Lord. And all we did, I told everyone just stay back, defend, let them come to us, and let them slip up. And we ended up defending it. And then after that, we ended up just getting back the gold deficit, and we were tied in gold. And after that, we just started making a comeback. We were learning from our mistakes as we were going through the first game, which led for game two, which we knew what we were doing at that point. So absolutely. It was easier.
Yeah, I mean, I think game two, starting that point, you guys really gained momentum. Because game one, we can see the back and forth, That was just a little bit. Game three is like a reverse. Game three. Oh, actually, we have your camera turned off. Okay, there we go. It's back. It's black screen again. That's good. Yeah, let me know when we come back here.
Is it back? Yo, hello?
Yeah, now it's still shaking.
Okay, wait. Let me join back, and then let me just put in the password. Okay, I'm gonna put in the password 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, here. Let me. I gotta redo this here. Copy the clipboard. Mode. Okay, here. Let me do that. Are you back? What happened there?
Yeah. My mom called. I got a phone call. Just a phone call in the top 16.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go back to what we're talking about. So, like I said, game one and game three is like a reverse, right? Game one, GOSU had a lead, and then you guys made a comeback eventually. But game three, you guys had the lead, and GOSU made a comeback, and somehow you guys able to win it all back. Like what happened with the team emotionally and during that time? Like when GOSU just able to sweep you guys, like made a comeback over there.
So during game three, maybe around like the 11-minute mark, we were at their inhibitors, and we had Lord coming in and everything. We tried sinking the waves, and our tank player Obi, he was on Atlas, and he decided to flicker in all of them, but none of us followed up because he was too far. He flickered too far, and that ended up becoming a throw. And they started getting back their gold off of him, and they were able to win team fights after that, and they were getting back their gold, and they were getting more of an advantage now. So now they started to take the lead, and we just started to. I told them, everyone calm down. Okay, we gotta like chill out because there's a couple of like throws that we can't be making, a couple of mistakes because we're being overconfident. So then after that, so they got Lord. They had Luminous Lord, and we had to defend that. So we tried staying back and let them come to us again. And I was Esmeralda, and I was pretty fed. I barely had any deaths. I was like pretty fed. So I was able to sustain a lot. So we cleared Lord, and then I just went for the Eve because no one was able to kill her. She was unstoppable or something. So I just started to sit on top of the Eve because if she uses her her ultimate, it has shield, so she can't really do nothing about it. So I just stayed on top of her. And like from there we just started to make a comeback back.
Makes sense. I mean, you guys really capitalized on our mistake because we saw them diving with the Lord without proper wave management, and then on the top tower, and think like in the little chokehold in the jungle area. That's where you guys really capitalized on it. So congratulations for like maintaining your posture and all that, like during immense pressure, because you can feel the pressure on the battlefield when GOSU is making a comeback, and a lot of a lot of players are obviously cheering for Team GOSU as well. To be honest, to drag it to game 4, even maybe game 5. So I gotta say, so you're saying that play from Obi there was he engaged without communication, so really might be a communication issue then among the teams.
He said he was gonna flicker ult, but we were too far to follow up on it, and
so you're saying it's your fault, not Obi's fault.
I mean, to be honest, it was his fault for thinking of doing it. He just said he was going to do it, but he should have saw where our position was.
Okay, sure. True. So, like, I think that's actually something that a lot of teams will be working on in North America, especially with upcoming more tournaments in North America region, including a possible league next year, which is communication, right? Really, like, yes, like a tank will see an opportunity, but then, like, whether the team's ready or not, that has to be communicated either from the team side or from the tank side, how it's being communicated to begin with. So, absolutely. And I think you guys are doing a fantastic job. Now, I have some questions about you. Are you a student? Are you working? And are you playing the game? Is this something that you want to do on a part-time basis? What's going on? Tell us about yourself.
So right now I'm currently enrolled into HCC college. I'm in college right now. And I was working, but I did quit. But I'm still looking for a job. I'm going to get back to working. I was working at Amazon before. But,
Well, you said you were going to ACC?
Yeah, HCC. It's in Florida, Tampa.
Wait, ACC is called Austin Community College. It's literally like there's a campus right down the street. I was like, dude, you didn't tell me you live in Austin? I was like,
no. Yeah, no, after HCC in 2 years, I'm going to transfer to USF. So.
Okay. Well, so basically you still want to finish college and do all that and just have Mobile Legends as a side hustle. And you work on the side, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get back my job.
Okay, do we potentially see Reaper, aka LEGACi EXP, to be a streamer or a caster someday?
Yeah, someday. I'll think of it because streaming was really on my mind, especially after beating GOSU, like a really big team, and their fan base was huge, and we just swept them. I was looking at the polls. And it said LEGACi and GOSU. I saw 95% on GOSU and like 5% LEGACi.
Yo, how do you feel about that?
I was like, bro, like it made me more like nervous, but I was in the beginning, so I was like, all right. And after that, I started getting more confident and started getting motivation.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta say, this is a true story of David versus Goliath here, because the entire the fan base are leaning towards Team GOSU. The entire talking point leaning towards GOSU's favor, and you guys really pull through like mentally. I think that just shows that NA has the competitive scene. So I mean, going forward, obviously you guys have matches, back to back now, thinking about, because you really have only one chance left in the lower bracket. So are you guys discussing the strategy? Do you guys have like a training schedule? Like, I mean, how do you plan your path to victory here, to Vegas here?
I mean, to be honest, we never scrim, because every team that they look at us, they think we're just random. Like, they just think we're not worthy of their scrim. We've never ever taken a scrim before. So what we do, we just go 5-man ring, and we just we warm up, we practice, we play the heroes that we're gonna use in tourney. And like we strategize, like we start like scouting the enemy team, like if whoever we're against, and we check like who's their main and like what's a threat, and like we always like have a strategy before the game.
Okay, that's pretty good. Have you actually actively reached out to other teams to scrim or no?
I mean, yeah, I have, but like every time we sat one, they end up flaking. So it was like, I don't know. So we never really scrimmed.
Which teams particularly? You gotta tell me. I can help you set it up pretty easily.
Okay. I mean, I asked Ackerman at first, and obviously they said we had a set time, but they never ended up showing up. They just ended up ignoring. No. And also, but I mean, I asked also Team Sexy, but they were just busy. They just played too late for us. We couldn't. It was too late. We played late. And yeah, those were honestly the two teams we really asked.
I think you guys should try to set up scrims with the best, with the I mean, at least crowd's favorite, the Valley. To be honest, they're looking for scrims, and I think everybody's having trouble. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I asked basic, and after that, it never worked out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I DM Zane, got left on red. I don't know. It's all good.
Yeah, I think Basic is probably the best bet, because Basic's team captain for the Valley right now. Now, that's something that's actually such a good point, because I want to compare this with the MPL region, professional region from any across the world, because you got to understand NA is such a different kind of beast, because players here, they work, they go to school, as you can see from LEGACi EXP here or Reaper, like. Mobile Legends, it's a passion. It's something that the players do on the side. But it's not like MPL region where people can play this 24/7. So when people are mocking NA region, I mean, is there anything that you want to say to like all the viewers across the world about like NA is a region?
I think we really have potential. Like, as you can see in M3, BTK went, they got 3rd place, and like the first time going ever representing NA. So like, I feel like the more chances we get, the better opportunities we'll have to getting #1 sooner or later in World Qualifiers.
Absolutely. I mean, I like the confidence, dude. I like the confidence. I mean, you said it with such, beautifully put. Just that's all I can say. One last thing is there anything else you want to say to your own players, to your own team, going forward in the tournament?
Yeah, honestly, I want to shout out Gold, because before any of this, like, I never played with these players before. This is like our first time coming up as a 5. Like, this is like the first tourney we ever joined. Yeah. And I needed, like, I was looking for a team, and I just asked Gold. He said, yeah, we need an EXP. So he was like, all right, come through. So then we ended up forming, and like, yeah, I just want to shout him out for letting me in and giving me this opportunity,
Yeah.
And like, honestly, Ken and Nash, they're really good too. They're brothers. Honestly, they're brothers. They play from the same house, like household, and like they have good like synergy. So them two together, and then me and Gold, and then Obi just being there as a tank, like it was just honestly like it worked really well.
Okay. Do we have potential of Team LEGACi joining the leagues or league format tournaments in next year, upcoming year?
Yeah, for sure. We're not gonna let go of LEGACi. We already beat like one of the top GOSU. Like we already have like a name right now. People know that LEGACi swept GOSU.
I love it.
And like a team that's like not even like this is the first time like they just got swept by a random team.
Practical. I really love it. You should start streaming, by the way. I feel like you're missing an opportunity here. Anyways, yeah. Thank you so much, LEGACi EXP. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, Again, EXP is known as Reaper. I think he's more known as Reaper than LEGACi EXP here. So make sure, like, we'll have all the LEGACi's social links in description. Make sure to go follow him. I think he's an absolute amazing guy, funny guy here. So make sure to go follow him for the future content and live streams or future tournament journeys. With that being said, like, subscribe, and turn the bell into all notification bells. This is Assassin Dave signing off. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.